With only about 200 IB schools in India, only 90 of them are offering grades 6 to 10. Why is IB sitting quietly? Why is it not relentlessly scaling up like Cambridge?
That's an interesting observation. While Cambridge is mushrooming or reproducing like bunnies, already in India there are over 1,000 Cambridge schools and the growth rate is of over 70%. Even CBSE's growth rate is of 17 to 18%, expanding to the rural areas. IB, on the other hand, is stagnant with its count, particularly with its MYP program.
What is MYP?
MYP stands for Middle Years Program under the International Baccalaureate, which is for the ages 11 to 16 or grade 6 to 10 equivalent. It is their interdisciplinary or concept driven program, which means, unlike the Indian boards, it doesn't really have the units and chapters for its subjects. It doesn't have those back to back practice sheets or back exercises. The teachers are only given the concepts, and the teachers are expected to create their own rubrics and assessment plans. That's its strength, but that is also its failing because the parents and the teachers don't really see anything of structure and with defined action plans.
So they don't see anything tangible in it?
Exactly, and also because the teachers have now this increased autonomy in this board, naturally the schools have to invest a mammoth cost in ensuring the teachers are trained enough.
So can you give me any example? What is the difference in IB and Indian board approach?
Okay, so let's take the example of math. Now, let's say for a middle year's Indian board math question, the question would go something like, so a shopkeeper sells a 2,000 rupees toy with a 15% discount. What will be the price of the toy? While an MYP, the IB board question equivalent would be a shopkeeper builds in an inventory of, let's say, 2,000 rupees, work out or build his pricing strategy, ensuring the profit and the loss margin. So clearly in the Indian approach, there are steps which are defined and there is a single approach which can be practiced with back-to-back multiple practice sheets. However, with the IB situation, there is no single situation. The student has to work out the variables and he has to think about it all on his own.
How would IB students handle the exams like SATs then?
Oh, valid question. See, now any entrance test or an exam like SAT is all about, let's face the fact, reading and math aptitude. So because the IB students, they read a lot, they have to, and that also critical reading, writing all their reflections, they're actually good with the reading aspect of any entrance test or SAT. And for the math, the research has proven that the IB students, because they have really worked out on their thinking capacity, they actually catch up in their prep faster than an average peer of their age. All they need is an awareness of the exam format and the question types, and they're actually good to go.
It seems like since IB needs whole new cadre of the teachers and whole new mindset of the parents, it will take time to grow.
And meanwhile, it continues to expose the incapacities of the Indian education system to utter nakedness.